All right, seeing as I'm sick, I thought we'd browse Well That Sucks, because it'll make me feel better about myself and my common cold, knowing that people have experienced worse things in their lives. I have great reasons for doing things totally selfless and charitable. Start off with number 19. Neighbor foreclosed on their house, but abandoned this guy. We've adopted him into a forever home, but he seems to look out the window a lot in that house's direction. I think it's for his old people. Man, most of the posts on Well That Sucks are there's some amount of humor or it's unfortunate and doesn't necessarily yield emotional trauma. This is just real sad to jump right into as the first post. This doesn't make me feel better about myself. I'm not like, at least I'm not that dog. I might have a cold, but at least I'm not staring out the window looking for the people I used to live with. No, now I'm just sadder. This has had the opposite of the desired effect. God dang it. It's not supposed to be saddening. Well, okay, there we go. Heck of a way to start. Sheep Revolution. Are they about to turn on their shepherd? Yep, okay. We've had enough of you guiding us. All right, you don't know what's best for us. We've all gotten together and we've decided that we know what we're gonna do now. Oh my God. That adding insult to injury, hit him when he's down. Oh, dude, that was uncalled for. Maybe that sheep is like been dealt some torment at the, like, dude gets up, it's okay, and then, oh, that looked real painful. That sheep is not messing around. Oh my God. Mutiny out here. Holy, I am the captain now. Oh boy, dude. Oh, dude. I hope he didn't hit his head as hard into the pavement as it looked like. I hope he's okay. I think a squirrel fell off my roof. Don't worry. For some reason, small animals and insects are like super freaking resilient when it comes to falling. I don't know how. Little animals, totally dope. Totally good when it comes to falling off of things. That's not Well That Sucks. That's just like day in the life for a squirrel. Also had some snow to pad its fall. As long as it's not ice, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's good. It's a good tread pattern for a squirrel right there. I can confirm as a veterinarian the squirrel is okay. Just trying to eat noodles in peace when the forking Mafia arrive. Oh. I mean, that's one way to... What the heck? Did the first guy... What the... It just... The stuff in the hand keeps escalating. It goes from nothing to like small little thing to just massive thing. I don't want to say them because I don't want to get demonetized, even though I've already said the word Mafia, so I'm probably getting demonetized for that, but it's fine. I wonder if the first guy knew that the door was going to break, or if he's like, oh, that went better than expected for my intimidation routine. That's cool. I should do that more often with places. I didn't know my own strength. Great. Gotta love that tempered glass super duper shatter effect. It's pretty cool. I think the neighbor's turkey is done. Is this posted on Thanksgiving? I didn't catch the how many days ago, but maybe it was, in which case I'm feeling badly for the Cars. I hope they didn't enjoy Cars too much, because that's a nice 3-car garage right there. Fairly spacious. Looks like a good place if you actually wanted to store some cars that you cared about. Also though, do people cook in their garage very often? It looks pretty focused on the garage. So maybe you don't care about your cars, in which case you're thankful that it was confined to the garage and like didn't rip through other valuables that are more irreplaceable and all that stuff. I don't know, that's definitely a bummer, especially on Thanksgiving. That'll mess up your meal. I wonder how often that happens, though, people leaving their oven too long for Thanksgiving turkey specifically and burning the house down. It's gotta happen. There must be a concentration on Thanksgiving due to that. Oomph. A man threw 2,000 messages and bottles in the sea hoping to find love. Instead, he got reported for littering. Well, yeah. That's not really a well that sucks. That's a, well, think things through before you go and throw a bunch of bottles into the ocean. If anything, a message in a bottle is more litter, because you're filling your litter with additional litter. What do you think you're gonna do, man? Think someone's just gonna retrieve your bottle on the beach somewhere and then be like, oh, this must be my soulmate. My soulmate is definitely someone who would throw a bottle into the ocean. Maybe it's destiny. Oh, wait, and then they walk down the beach like 5 feet further and they see another one. It has the same copy-pasted message. It's like, oh, I see what you're doing here. I'm not unique. You're just going for volume here. You're trying to send out as many messages to as many people as you possibly can. You can't, no. Okay? You can't just, you're romanticizing a song by the police, and instead, the police arrested you. Okay? Don't do that. It's 2018. You can get on Tinder or something. You don't throw bottles into the ocean, okay? We're not in like 2000 BC. We're in 2018 positive C, okay? Above C. What's it called? Just do that. What is it? BC and 8? Ace 880. Right. AD. For sure. Getting proper measurements. So you're gonna punch him in the... Let it go, and then it's... Oh, he's gonna let it go, and it's gonna pendulum right into... I saw it coming before it even did. Why would you do that? Oh, that's gonna hurt so badly. Dude, that's so mean. Oh, that's so mean, dude. That looks like a legit industrial tape measure. That's gonna be heavy. This is gonna cause some serious damage. Maybe they were having a conversation previously and he's like, I don't think I want kids, but I'm too worried to get snipped. And then dude in blue sweater was like, let's just take some measurements. It's important. And then he's like, I did you a favor. You can't have kids anymore. Good question. Who is the owner and how did the phone end up there? And more importantly, how can you get it if the window doesn't open? Wow. Either someone needs to get recruited for an NFL team, because they got a cannon for an arm and incredible placement. Or if the window doesn't open, this is some kind of magic trick. This is some kind of... David Blaine comes into your office. He's like, let me borrow your phone real quick for a magic trick. And then all of a sudden your phone's outside of the locked window on the edge of the building. And you're like, thanks, David Blaine. What do I do now? I needed that for work emails. He's like, that's the trick. I'm David Blaine. Peace out. And then he spits a frog out of his throat and walks away. And then you're stuck with this frog and you're like, I don't want this poor frog to die. It was just in a throat. I have to give it, and now you're down a phone and up a frog and your life is no good anymore. Driving to work near Dulles Airport and a part that fell off of a plane smashed my back window. I freaked out because I thought someone was shooting at me. Guy behind me saw something fall from the sky. That could have been a lot worse. You were lucky that it was your back window, because if that was your front window, I don't think you'd be posting this right now. Holy crap. How do you even go about claiming, or like with your insurance or filing a suit? Like, how do you prove that? I guess if you have the item, you can be like, here, I think this comes from a plane. You dropped this. And then they'll be like, yeah, no, not us. Doesn't look like any plane component I've ever seen before. It must have just been space debris. Sorry, we're not liable for meteors entering the atmosphere. And your insurance is gonna be like, sorry, we don't cover space debris either. Wholesome demonetized. Oh, you can't. Oh. That's actually really mean. Why haven't I thought of that before? It's diabolical, smart, mean. Oh, just done like so perfectly at the right height so that you can't... Wow, this can't be the first time anyone's done this, but it's just so great. Kudos to this great, wow, quality content. Dinner date didn't go as planned. No. Oh, I saw this on Twitter. I think this was like the most retweeted thing I had ever seen in recent memory. Oh, I really hope that the person with the iguana didn't set that up knowing that it was gonna go horribly wrong. They like set this up several times, knowing that eventually the iguana is gonna slip in just the right way. It's gonna yield a clip that seems so spontaneous and hilarious, yet the iguana's actually fallen like 10 times because on the slippery table halfway off, I feel like there's some ulterior motive in that. Some karma farming, some retweet farming. How can you fork up this much? My brother impregnated 3 girls. He told 2 of them to abort it, which they did, and now the 3rd gave birth to triplets. Wowee. Oh boy. That's a thing. I mean, people do go on the internet and tell lies sometimes, so I don't know, maybe this is just a made up story, but I guess the real question in the title is not how can you fork up this much, but how can you fork this much? And we move on from there. Just like the cartoons. What do you... Wait, oh. Jesus Christ! Did we just enter the Looney Tune dimension? Is this real? Hold on, I don't know. Part of me thinks that this is like... Did he... If that was a fake and it was done with After Effects, then well done. But like, I'm sorry. If that kid expected for there to be any sort of seesaw mechanism, that had to be something extremely heavy. Like heavy enough that you gon' get demonetized if you get hit with that. So I'm hoping that this is staged. I really hope. But in the cartoons, it would be a safe for an anvil. And that would be heavy enough, but also heavy enough to demonetize you. 3rd wheel. All right, get a room, you two. Enough. He doesn't want him to get a room. He wants to be in the room with them. Like, come on, guys. I've been so lonely over here. Come on, middle horse. Why'd you gravitate over there? Come to me instead. Please? Please? I feel so alone. Forever alone. Accidentally spilled coffee grounds on the floor and all over my child. Well, it's gonna, I bet that the kid just ran right away. Like, what just happened? And now it's all over your entire house. Yeah, there are a few things worse than cleaning up coffee grounds. The great thing is I don't drink coffee, so I only know that from the couple times it happened growing up when my mom drank coffee before she stopped drinking coffee. And yeah, that's, if there wasn't anything else to get me to not want to drink coffee, that right there. But knowing me, I would just have pre-made coffee because I don't make things. I'm bad, the worst. What do you do in this situation? I broke up with my girlfriend at restaurants. She started crying. Everyone thought I proposed to her, so they started clapping. Oh boy. Could have been made up. It's picture of text. Could be a comedian. You never know. If it were to be true, I don't know. I have a hard time believing this one. If you see someone crying at a restaurant, I don't know, my first impression is definitely, oh, must have proposed. It'd be like, oh, something's wrong over there. I'm pretty sure it would be people eyeing the table like, unless one person started clapping and then everyone else was like, oh, we better join in, which I'd be like, no, I don't. They're doing their, I'm eating my meal. I'm not gonna like clap randomly. And so, no, I'm good. I'll take things that didn't happen for $200. That time I modeled for a clip art company at 16 and ended up on demonetized batteries. That's really going above and beyond for the sake of the product though. Oftentimes batteries aren't even included. They not only include the batteries, but they put a seemingly relevant image of a 16-year-old on the battery that's included. You should probably contact that company and be like, hey, I'm the model that you're on the graphic you're wrapping your batteries in. I was 16 when that photo was taken. Maybe you want to change that. I just want to let you know. Picture of me now, just so you know, it's like, I'm not lying. Just maybe, you might want to. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Cool. Today's your lucky day. Don't mess it up. They're giving it, man. They've given him a lot of chances here and they're still on it. They're still letting him figure it out. Nope. Still, the other. You can do it. You can do. Almost there. You did. Wait, nope, not quite. Not. Yeah. You know, you had a better chance if you had just like kind of tossed the thing up in a ball and let it land. Probability would have like given you better odds than you just gave yourself there. It's okay, man. We all have our moments. I just recommend that if you're pursuing like any kind of work as a magician who specializes in handkerchief tricks, maybe do something else. Go at cards or coins. Just don't do the handkerchief thing, because I think you're gonna have directionally challenged issues. But they gave him chances to get it right, and he got it right, and it worked, and there we go. Cameraman's the real MVP here. Okay, that's it for the last month of Well That Sucks. I feel almost healed from my cold just from this, other than the first post we looked at that made me more sad, but I've recovered from that at least. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist if you want to catch other Well That Sucks, or just the channel as a whole. If you want to catch more videos, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.